Good morning. Good morning. Well, it's afternoon here in Sweden, but I know it's early morning back home. So I'm going to save this live because I know most persons are not up. I know yesterday I went MIA. It was a long day and I was really tired, so I came straight back to the hotel. I had to go back to the venue for a photo shoot with Tana. So when I came back, I was just pooped. I just ate and then I went to sleep. So I'm just going to give a quick rundown of the show. For all of you who follow me, you probably know already. We took home 4th place this time. Obviously not the outcome that I prepped for. I wanted to do much better. I know it was going to be a very competitive show. However, I am satisfied given watching back the footage and seeing what I brought to the stage in terms of improvements versus my competition. So before I get into feedback, I just want to say thank you very much to Tana for having me as their athlete. I felt really special. They took really good care of me. Fernanda and Johnny, thank you so much. You guys were amazing, and you guys really know how to treat athletes, I have to say. The show this year was even bigger than last year. They joined with the Nordic Fitness Expo. So it had a lot more activities going on all at the same time. So the entire venue was cut into like 4s or halves. So, there were other competitions, CrossFit competitions, the wood chopping competition, and then the pro show, and everything was happening at the same time. So it was really action-packed and, a lot more energy was in the room. So this year, I took a different approach. I did come into the show my heaviest, and I'll share my weight. I left home about 120. I've never competed or left home that weight, and in terms of my height to weight, that is heavy for me because I'm only 160 centimeters, which is about 5 feet 4 inches. So for me, being a shorter, more petite athlete, definitely not the shortest on stage, but among the short girls, that's a heavy weight to go to a show. So for me, I have not spoken directly to the judges as yet. I wasn't able to talk to them. The pro show happened in the middle of the day. Then they had amateurs after. So the judges continued to judge. But I will reach out to them. But being a professional athlete at this point in time, you know what's expected of you. And if you are not observing the trend or observing what's happening show to show and what the judges are kind of gearing towards, and give yourself feedback, constructive feedback, you're going to always be lost. You cannot just depend on the judges' feedback. So I will reach out to the judges. I have a few of them. I do have their contact. I'll reach out to them. But for me, watching back the footage, we all know it's no secret that myself and my sister, Michelle, we're both pros. We are the softer bikini athletes. That's our natural look. That is how we look when we prep. So I do come into the show lean, but when I step on stage with other girls that are a lot leaner than my sister and I, it shows up how much more lean we could be. So it was definitely a marathon. We know the first show is always difficult. It's a long prep. It's several weeks. Going forward for my next show, which is going to be Prague, we've made the decision finally that I will be going to Prague. It's in about 3 weeks. So the goal would be to drop at least 1 kilo or 2 to 3 pounds to come in at weights that I've competed in the past. Now, I'm not chasing a previous stage weight because I've definitely put on more muscle than previous stage weight. So you can't ever chase the weight, but I want to chase obviously a leaner look. So I need to drop a bit more body fat. And I think I would approach peak week a little differently as well. I spoke with my coach and he also thinks we will, make adjustments. We tried something totally different. This time around, I was well fed coming into the show. I had carbs every day. It was nothing like previous preps where, you're front loading or back loading. So definitely would do a different approach. We'll probably go back to a previous prep. It's something similar to a previous prep we've done in the past, just to keep to something that we're familiar with, knowing how my body operates. But all in all, I'm proud of, when I look back at the video, I'm really proud of, what I did bring to the stage. I bettered my look. In certain areas, I've put on a bit more muscle, quality muscle, so I don't want to lose that. So I'm going to try and hold on to that, become a little leaner for Prague, which is in about 3 weeks. It's very possible, so I'm very much looking forward to the process. It's probably going to be hard. But like I said, this was a marathon. It was several weeks of prep, and if you include the off season, we're talking about 4, 5, 6 months of trying to build and then going into a deficit, trying to cut, which this year I cut for about 6 weeks. Now going forward is going to be more like a sprint. So mentally, I know I only have 3 weeks, let's just say 2 weeks, because the travel week, you don't want to consider that as a full week. So it's going to be a sprint, and I know what I need to do to get it done. So, it's is either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it to make the improvements. So definitely going to be doing a sprint to make sure I come in a bit leaner. So I'm hoping to better my placement in Prague. Definitely that's a show also I'm looking forward to going back to, because they do a really good job as well. Just like this show, the Tana show, they do an excellent job of thinking about the athletes in every single way possible. So looking forward to seeing a lot of the girls at this show. They said that they are coming to Prague as well, which is no surprise. So I will be stepping on stage with some of these same girls. So we'll see what happens. They as well want to better their placements, and they will be making changes as well. So it'll be really interesting. I'm looking forward to the journey over the next 3 weeks. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who followed. This time around, I definitely feel overwhelmed with the positive feedback. A lot of you are saying how much you think I'm so dedicated to the sport, that you love the improvements, you loved my bikini. Thank you to Monica for beautiful bikini and jewelry. I absolutely loved it. I stepped outside of my comfort zone in that regard. I always like to wear red. Everyone knows this. So I tried to do a different color that was a bit risky, I would say, because yellow and green is definitely not colors that athletes put together. And my skin tone is a bit warmer, darker than the other girls, so I felt like it was a good risk, and I actually love the outcome. So I probably will keep the same bikini for Prague, and just try and change the look slightly. But yes, so hopefully I have more feedback from the judges when I actually reach out to them. I will probably post that to my story, so that other girls, if you feel like the information is helpful to you, or if you think it corresponds with what I'm saying that I need to do. But yeah, all in all, thank you to everyone who supported me, my trainer, my sister, my family, my friends, near and far. Thank you all so much. You know who you are. I know who has been supporting me, my new followers, my new supporters, my new friends in Sweden. Thank you all for the support, and yeah, I hope to see you guys in Prague, and thank you so much. Bye. Bye, guys. I'm going to continue to eat 4th place worth of food. I'm taking it, by the way, just a sidebar, I'm taking about 3 days off from my diet, and I know most people would be like, what? Why would you do that? You have a next show. I mean, other girls, they went back to their diet. I'm taking a break because I mentally need the break. When I land back in Antigua, I will be pedal to the metal, making the improvements. For right now, I'm on a break, mentally, physically. I'm tired. Traveling is not easy. Those of you who travel to compete, it is extremely hard to do it alone. It's hard the language barrier, the difference in currency, just everything that goes into, in excess of more stress compared to competing locally. It's just more stress. I just don't know how to put it into words. It's just a lot more. But thank you everyone for your support. And hi Houston. Anyone want to ask me a question quickly? I'll answer. Thank you, Andrea. I think you had a great package. Thank you. I did like my package. Like I said, I tried to come a bit fuller, but one of my weak areas is that genetically my core is it's no matter how hard I push it, is one of those things where I knew coming in fuller to the show, it was going to show on my core. If anywhere it was going to show, it was going to be on my core. So, you know, it's the price you pay trying to come a little fuller. I do like my full look, but, you know, like I said, I have to be constructive. And when I'm stepping on stage with leaner girls who are more muscular, you know, I have to take it into consideration that, you know, coming fuller may be to my disadvantage. What was interesting, though, despite being the softer girl on stage and the fuller girl, I still placed very well. I placed fourth. And the world champion was in this show, as you know, a returning veteran. I also came back, Marina, which, by the way, she was so lovely. Thank you, Maria, for all of your encouragement backstage. You were such a pleasure. It was nice to meet you. And this is somebody that I actually follow before I even became a pro, because she used to compete a lot back in 2018, 19. Oh, hi, Wong. Thank you so much. You said, don't change your line. Never. I do not know what that means. What do you mean by line? Thank you, Elvis. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? You guys are really dedicated to be up so early. Thank you. Thank you for all the congratulations. Hi, Houston. Oh, I also want to shout out another athlete. I don't know his real name. Andy, what's your real name? Sorry, Andy's boyfriend. Andrea is a new athlete. She also wore the green bikini. I don't know if you guys remember. You guys can watch back the feed. I'm going to post the videos. Andy and her boyfriend, they were amazing. Thank you so much for all your support backstage. It's really nice when you travel and you have support from other competitors and strangers who really don't even know you. I remember like walking into the event and somebody was just like, oh, you're the girl that won the show last year. Oh, can I do an interview with you? Or can I talk to you? Like some of them, they honestly, it's almost as if they know you, but you guys never met actually face to face. So it's amazing that like you can come so far and like connect with someone just because of the power of social media. Like I don't know, I think that's just crazy. What's Ali? Yes, Ali and Andrea, they were lovely. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for the words after the show, the encouragement. Like I said, this time around the support after the show was immense for me. I'm not disappointed. Of course, I would like to have placed better, but this is just the start of 2023. And if anyone knows me, that I'm a positive person. And I am sure you guys know what time that is. It's time for me to actually leave. 1 second. Hello, good afternoon. Hi. Yeah, sure. I'll be down in 5 minutes. All right. You're welcome. Bye. All right. Sorry, guys. So it's time. They're kicking me out. It's time for me to go and check out of this hotel. Checkout is at 12. So it's actually 20 past 12. So I am late. So yes, I'm actually literally everything is packed. I just need to leave. So I just wanted to jump on here and give you guys a quick update on the show. Thank you again for all of the support. And I'll hopefully give you guys a further update when I actually do talk to the judges. Bye.